There's a cost to being the responsible one that never shows up on a statement. It doesn't come with receipts. No one asks for it directly. But you pay it anyway. Day after day, year after year. You pay it when you don't say what you're thinking because it would make things harder. You pay it when you take on pressure quietly so it doesn't spill into the house. You pay it when you show up tired and still do what needs to be done. This is the part almost no one names, not because it's rare, but because the people paying it are the least likely to talk about it. If you're the provider, you don't get the luxury of falling apart. There are bills that don't wait, schedules that don't care how you feel, people depending on you to stay upright. So you do, and over time something subtle happens. You stop noticing how much you're carrying because carrying becomes normal. The weight blends into the day. It becomes background noise. But just because you're used to it doesn't mean it isn't costing you something. That cost doesn't announce itself. It shows up quietly, in the edge in your voice when you're already stretched thin, in the restlessness you can't explain, in the feeling that life feels tighter than it should, even though on paper you're doing everything right. This isn't ingratitude, it isn't weakness, it isn't a lack of perspective. It's the result of years of unacknowledged load. Here's the part that matters. Just because you can carry it doesn't mean it's free. Most people never stop to account for that. They tell themselves it's just how it is. They minimize it. They normalize it. They keep moving. But unbilled costs don't disappear. They compound. This is not a call to walk away. You don't get to, and even if you did, you wouldn't. This is something quieter. It's permission to notice the cost without turning it into resentment, to acknowledge the toll without needing to escape the role. When you name the cost, it stops owning you. When you stop pretending it's nothing, you regain ground. You don't need to quit. You don't need to reinvent your life. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. You just need to stop acting like this hasn't required something from you. That honesty is not self-pity. It's not complaint. It's clarity. And clarity is where control quietly starts to return.